Okay, these are some crazy Disney tips that even I didn't know until just last week. Prescription delivery, FastPasses when there aren't any FastPasses, and more. You are gonna want to watch this one. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. I am so excited about this video because this is a bunch of tips that I didn't even know until last week, things that I ran into on a recent trip, along with a few others that our team has contributed from their recent trips, things that are really important, going to save you a lot of time and money if you pay attention. So let's dive right in. This one is one that I experienced. It's getting your prescription delivered, not just to your hotel, but to the actual park that you're in. Now, we've all been there, forgotten something super important back home. You're already in Disney World. If that thing happens to be prescription medication, you're going to be bummed to find out that Disney World doesn't have a pharmacy on site. There's CVS and Walgreens located relatively close to the resort, but if you don't have a car, that's not very helpful. Luckily, Turner Drugs delivers prescriptions and a few other pharmacy convenience store items to Disney World. They deliver to all of the Disney World hotels, and this is what I was shocked by. They even deliver to the first aid centers in the park, so you can pick them up wherever you are. This is awesome because I had to go to urgent care with my son. He had to get 2 prescriptions, and I knew we had to be at a dinner reservation in Epcot, and I couldn't stay at the hotel and wait for the prescriptions. And so sure enough, I called Turner Drugs. I looked for the pharmacy and I knew Turner Drugs delivered, but I called them and I said, listen, I'm not going to be at the hotel. They said, no problem. We'll deliver to the park you're in. Just let us know. And they drop it off at the first aid center. You just have to have your physical prescription, your paper prescription to give to the folks at the first aid center, and they will hand it over to the Turner Drugs delivery people the next time they're in. It is awesome. It saved us so much time, so much effort. We didn't have to go sit around at a pharmacy and miss our dining reservation. We didn't have to go sit at our hotel and miss our dining reservation. We got to go to Epcot, have fun, ride our FastPasses, and still get those prescriptions where we could just pick them up and be on our way. So now they offer same-day delivery, but it does have a fee. It costs $9 for us to have them delivered to Epcot. So if you don't have a car, the fee might still be cheaper than getting a lift to CVS. So I was just so excited to experience that, and it sounds like it's done pretty regularly. They had a system down, so if you guys need prescriptions delivered, don't worry about staying back at your resort. Just let them know what park you're in, and they'll deliver them to the first aid center. All right, next tip, don't overpay for rentals. Now, we've talked a few times on the channel about renting things like scooters and strollers through third-party companies, but maybe you just need one for a day of your trip. You don't want to deal with storing it in your hotel room, and you'd prefer to just rent once you're in the parks directly through Disney. This happened to me again last week when I was at the parks with my parents. My mom was having some foot pain and didn't really want to walk around the Animal Kingdom all day, and so we were considering getting a scooter just for that time frame, just for that experience. So we didn't need to have one the whole trip, but maybe just for that one park visit or just for that day. So that's not the tip that you can rent one right at Disney. Everybody knows that. But if you're park hopping, make sure you don't overpay. If you rent a stroller or scooter at a park and you hop to another park, you don't have to pay again. The same goes for strollers, lockers, even parking. Although keep in mind, if it's a busy day, those rentals may sell out by the time you hop to another park. But here's how you do it. Just keep your receipt handy and show it to the cast member at the second park. Your first payment is good for the whole day for parking, strollers, scooters, etc., even lockers. So don't pay twice, just pay one time. This one is going to be really, really helpful for those of you who have a handicap tag in your car. If you've got a handicap tag, you can valet for free at the resort you're staying at or have a dining reservation at. This one is a great tip because even though all resorts have handicap spaces, there's still going to be a good distance from the entrance, especially those deluxe resorts, just because the parking lots and resorts are so big. So definitely take advantage of this one. Make sure that the valet cast member knows that you do have a handicap tag, and so that they don't charge you for that valet. But if you are staying at a Disney resort that has valet, you can valet for free if you have a handicap tag. And of course, also if you have a dining reservation at a Disney resort with valet, you can valet for free with that handicap tag. That's awesome. Now, if you're a Tables in Wonderland member, you'll also get free valet parking at resorts during dining reservations. That's a great perk of that dining discount card that a lot of people don't know about. For both instances, be sure to keep a copy of your receipt from your dining reservation to show the valet attendants to get your parking fee waived. Note that there is a loose time time limit of about 3 to 4 hours per parking dining reservation. So this isn't a way to get free parking for the whole day if you are using it with Tables in Wonderland. But if you are staying at that Disney resort and you have a handicap tag, that does include free parking as long as you're staying there. All right, here's some updates on mailing your purchases home. So this is another one that I ran into last week where I had a ton of things that I had purchased a couple of weeks previously, and I wanted to mail them to my friend who needed them to take to Germany. I brought them into a Disney World shop and I said, look, these were purchased a long time ago. Can I still mail them through you guys? And they said, absolutely no problem, which I love. So here are the details. In case you didn't know, you can actually have a cast member ship your purchased items for you, especially if you don't have room in your luggage. This is a great opportunity, a great tip. You do have to pay for that shipping, but this is a great option if you buy a whole bunch of stuff. Now, if you purchased an item at a Disney merchandise location previously, like I said, and you'd like to mail it after the fact, you can just bring it to any merch location and you can still send it through Disney's mailing system. Note that if you have an item without a SKU number, you can send it through one of the convention center business centers, which is a great perk as well. They'll pack up the items for you. All you have to do is pay shipping and handling. Plus, if anything breaks on the way, Disney will replace it. No problem. If you want to purchase a bunch of merchandise before you pack it up to send it home to save on packaging, but you still don't want to carry all that stuff with you through the parks, take advantage of package delivery. Tell the cast members when you're paying that you want to send the items back to your resort and it'll get sent to a package pickup location right at your hotel, usually in the gift shop. It can take a few days to arrive, so don't wait until the end of your trip to do this. All right, here's a great tip to find specific kinds of merchandise anywhere in the parks. You saw the perfect souvenir yesterday, but now you can't remember where you saw it, or you want to know where else you can get it. Cast members can tell you where in the whole Disney World a merch item is. Just ask a merchandise cast member and they can pull it up on their system. This saves you time stopping at a bunch of stores. You can also check out where items are in the My Disney Experience app. Just find the item in the app and click Find on Map. You'll see all the stores that carry it and if it's in stock there. So that is an awesome tip if you don't want to buy something right this minute, but you want to make sure you can find it somewhere else later. All right, here's a tip for not losing your FastPasses. If you've booked a hotel reservation and you have your FastPasses booked 60 days in advance and tied to that reservation, if you cancel the hotel reservation, you may lose your FastPasses if it's still between 60 and 30 days ahead. So don't cancel that hotel reservation if you book 60 days out and you're still ahead of that 30-day FastPass reservation booking time. You can try to modify your reservation through My Disney Experience on your desktop computer in most cases to change dates, room category, hotel, or promotional offer. But if modifying doesn't work and you need to book an all-new reservation, don't cancel the first one before you make the second. If they're both in your My Disney Experience and both reservations have their FastPass windows open, they're the same dates, your FastPass will stick around. You just need to have a valid reservation and tickets for the dates of your FastPass reservation. But just remember to not cancel the first one until you've booked the second one. If you're having trouble modifying, you can call Disney to see if they can help you adjust what you need, or they can move the FastPass onto a new reservation potentially. But be sure not to lose those FastPasses if you've booked them at a 60-day window. If you cancel that reservation, you may lose them. So follow those tips. All right, here's a great transportation hack. Getting between Disney Springs and the parks can be difficult. Buses only run between hotels and Disney Springs, and then only one way from the parks to Disney Springs starting later in the day. This is to cut down on people using the free parking at Disney Springs, by the way, and going into the parks. But maybe you've planned a half day in Disney Springs and you're looking to get over to Epcot for dinner, or you're looking to get to Disney Springs from Epcot before 4 p.m. when the direct park to Disney Springs buses start running. You don't need to take a bus back to your resort and switch buses to get to Disney Springs. If looking to go from Disney Springs to Epcot, take a bus to Boardwalk or Yacht and Beach Club and enter through the International Gateway. You'll need to walk through the lobby of any of these resorts, but they're all walking distance to the International Gateway in Epcot. So if you want to get from Disney Springs to Epcot in the morning, you can go ahead and take that bus to Boardwalk or Yacht and Beach Club and get yourself to Epcot really quickly. All right, and here's a great tip for snagging a late night FastPass. This is one I'd never heard until one of our team members here at Disney Food Blog had this experience. So it's getting late, but the park's still open and you want to squeeze in one more FastPass. If you open the My Disney Experience app and it says FastPasses are gone for the day, you're not quite out of luck yet. Head to one of the FastPass kiosks around the park. These are also great if your phone battery is running low. They're little podiums with the FastPass system. You'll just tap your magic band or card and use it like like the app. These kiosks will often have FastPasses after the app has shut down for the night. People are still changing, modifying, and canceling FastPasses right up until park close. And while My Disney Experience may have registered that there were no more available, we're always telling you to check for those last-minute cancellations, and the kiosks are going to show those. So head over there and grab a last-minute Fantasmic or Epcot Forever FastPass, or maybe even a Slinky Dog Dash FastPass just before park close. So I hope those have been helpful, you guys. There are a bunch of tips that I honestly didn't know until recently. Our team members are contributing every time they go to Disney World with all these new tips, and we make sure we can share them with you ASAP. So I hope that helps some of you, helps save you some time, helps save you some money. Thanks for listening, you guys, and thanks for watching. This is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.